fresh, flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Happy Saturday, it's the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. We're live streaming on RadioTheBoss.com on the Global Live Worldwide Network, RealEstateUShow.com. The Real Estate U Show is brought to you by Platinum One Properties, creating standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, and 9 Pacific. And today's topic is financial literacy, because we have an illiterate in here. Okay.
He's referring to me, though.
And Facebook marketing for business owners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I grew up in Louisiana doesn't mean I didn't get it.
Yeah, whatever. That was just okay. RU Nationwide, you can text us questions at 800-297-9883. That's 800-297-9883. Now, remember, we have affiliates all across the state of Texas as well as all across the country. So San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Virginia, New York, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Jersey, Louisiana, Georgia, Illinois, District of Columbia, Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina.
Alabama. Yeah,
okay.
we were going to see if we would do it after all. he's like, no way.
No way I'm doing it. Pennsylvania, Washington, Oregon, and Tennessee. Our studio always includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. Real Estate U is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial, real estate, and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy, which we have one of those entrepreneurs in the studio. I think she's trespassing, but that's just me. Okay.
Well, I believe she had an invitation, so that means she's not trespassing.
From the illiterate.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you, Zena.
So that doesn't count, right?
They don't count it off. Okay. So I'm joined by our very esteemed real estate brokers, the lovely and vivacious Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties. Hey,
Yes,
Dina.
I pay him to say that, by the
Yes,
way.
How you doing? You doing all right now?
Yeah, doing great.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then, we have, and you learn more about the Platinum One Property team at PlatinumOneProperties.com. Don't be an idiot. Spell out one, O-N-E. Not the number one.
Yes, he said that.
And Mac Blankenship.
Mortgage Mac.
I will never say that. It burns my throat.
Mortgage
Okay.
Mac.
First Community Credit Union. Our host of contributors include Eden Vick of Finance of America, Tashara Smith, our productivity coach, Vicky Cheers of RM Funding, Kim Gooley of Builder Boost, Trisha Sutton, who will be in the studio later on today, and Korea Green of Osborne Advisors. Now, that trespass y'all telling you about, her name is LaShonda something. Ain't that what it is? LaShonda something.
You want to clarify for me?
Yes.
LaShonda Johnson.
Okay.
Yes.
That's not a regular name at all.
That's because I'm not regular. I'm
Okay.
special.
Oh, God, jeez, I need to do it. Okay. We will be discussing her issues in the next segment.
No, we're discussing financial literacy today.
We're going to be discussing issues that everybody has. when we're
Financial
talking
literacy
guests.
and illiteracy sitting next to her.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Dina, don't let him do it. Don't let him do
There's
it.
no stopping this man. I'm just telling
this is actually
you.
referring to me, though.
All right. The Real
I
Estate
did
U
26 years in
Show,
the mortgage business. I just don't get offended.
the only 2-hour
I see.
DBM hosted multimedia real estate show in America.
DBM is?
The Disgruntled Black Man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Our weekly goal
for
is to
clarifying.
educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. You can listen to our previous shows on the RealEstateUShow.com website and our associated podcasts. Each week, we go on a culture trip.
Yes.
Culture trip.
Now, whether you like it or not, because you're our guest, you better jump on board the bus
We're
with
going
us. We're going on a
around
culture
the
trip.
world.
Because we're going
Yeah.
City of the Week, because we showcase real estate worldwide.
Oh, that's nice.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. You're going to
Okay,
love this.
so we
I
have
want to stay in
national,
Texas forever.
But
international, as well as domestic.
yes. Yes.
All right. So, I mean Texas. I meant to say Texas.
Yep.
Where the hell they think they're a country in their way. Okay. So I believe we'll start with national today.
Okay.
I have a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,380 square foot home for $284,000 at 4809 Catfish Whiskers.
No.
That's the street name. Catfish Whiskers in Jigger, Louisiana.
No, I thought you were
Jigger.
going international.
No, this is national.
That-
Start with
that-
national.
that is- oh,
This
okay.
is national. This is national. Jigger.
National, okay.
Jigger. Jigger, Louisiana.
Okay, folks.
We on the
It's
bus.
Jigger, Louisiana Cult came up.
All right. It's
Yeah.
cult.
It's
a
cult.
cult. It's a cult.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like
It's in
a cult.
Franklin Parish. Now, would you like to know how Jigger got his name?
I do.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
sure.
Okay. This town is named after a local man who would, upon request, dance a jig. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I'm that guy. I'm that
It
guy.
was his childhood nickname.
Yeah.
All right. But when he grew up, his nickname got changed to Punchin'. Okay.
Punchin'?
Punchin'.
Oh, okay.
Punching.
However, by that time, the town's name had already stuck. This is how you got the name Jigger, Louisiana.
Okay.
Culture trip. Okay. This is a culture trip.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We can stay on the bus?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it on.
Let's
Still
stay on
on
the
the
bus.
bus.
Yeah.
Okay, stay on the bus. Okay, now internationally,
Okay.
I got a 25 bedroom,
Wow.
25 bath,
Wow.
Oh.
19,640 square foot home, sitting on 9 acres at 40 Wright Bridge for $5.6 million in Ballsbridge, Ireland.
Balls.
Bridge, Ireland.
'Cause that's one word, isn't it?
All one word.
Okay.
Fact check.
Fact checking you.
Ballsbridge, Ireland.
All right.
It does.
It's a lively,
Actually,
affluent
yeah.
South Central village where embassies and offices sit alongside upscale boutiques and bistros.
Would you like to know how he got his name?
Absolutely. Well, no,
I'm kinda
maybe
afraid
not.
to say that I wanna know that.
Yeah. Are we going to keep this PG-13 though?
Who knows? Okay. The area is named after Balls Bridge, a 3-arch cut stone bridge built over the River Dodder in 1791. Development began some 50 years later, in 1841, when the Earl of Pembroke leased out his vast estates in the area and large red brick houses were built for upper-class residents. In
Okay.
Ballsbridge, Ireland.
Nice.
Culture
nice.
trip? Well,
Culture trip. Yep.
Culture trip.
Yep.
Not bad.
And everything you said is factual.
when is it not?
I second that.
You
I
know,
see it right
well,
here.
let's just say who didn't elaborate on anything specific to Ballsbridge,
Right,
Ireland.
see, because you went to the dark side. See, I was fine. Okay, now we have Texas City of the Week.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay,
do it. Let's
I have a
see.
3-bedroom,
Okay.
2-bath, 3,324 square foot home for $949,000
Okay.
at Country Road 145. Plus, you get 345 head of cows.
That's good for ag exemption right there.
I was thinking that.
Okay, in Bedias, Texas.
Ooh, you can spell that. Spell that.
Bedias. Bedias.
Bedias.
Bedias, Texas. Fact check.
Fact chicken. It really exists.
Yes.
They
Now-
have their own website.
Yep.
They have their own website.
In Grimes County.
There you go.
Yep.
So let me tell you how he got his name.
Please.
The community was named for the Bedai Indians, whose Caddo name means brushwood. The town, in turn, has given its name to the distinctive ticketies called Bediasites.
The what?
Bediasites.
Okay.
Bedias, all right?
Okay. Bedias.
Found in Texas.
Okay, like it.
Most of which have been discovered in Grimes County.
Yep. Yep.
Fact check. See, you always try to fact check things, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that was really good. So
Okay,
you
so
kept
I was on my
you
best
kept
behavior
that in the
today.
lane today.
You said
Yeah.
best behavior? I woke up late. Okay, so we'll get to the dirty stuff next week. You can come back next week and get to the dirty stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm E.L. Crane, they are not. This is the Real Estate U Show. Here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time. I am joined in the studio by the lovely Dina Salazar, Mac, I don't know who the hell he is, blanket shit. And LaShonda Johnson, she of the literacy, helping the literate and the illiterate. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and hopefully his smarts will improve in the 2 minutes we got.
Oh, man.
Okay. So pay some bills, Ivan.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, it's too many damn people in the studio. Let's start right there. I got a stalker around here taking pictures named Chelsea. I'll be up right there now. We have the lovely LaShonda Johnson. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Why you all smiling and stuff? That's too much.
Oh my gosh, you don't want me to smile?
I
You want
need
me
you
to
to tone it
cry?
down.
That's just me.
Join my club. That's what I do.
I'm
all the time.
LaShonda and you are not.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Them dare be fighting words.
I didn't want guests like that.
I'm El Craig. She's LaShonda. He's illiterate. And this is Dina. Yeah. Okay, so LaShonda is here to talk to us about literacy, Financial literacy.
Financial literacy.
Financial
yes.
literacy. Now, I've heard the phrase financial literacy a great many times, all right? But I've also heard multiple explanations of what that means. What does financial literacy mean to LaShonda Johnson?
Well, it means being literate about your personal finances. And so it's just as simple as that.
Okay.
So a lot of us, we're managing money every day. Just think about it. When we wake up in the morning, our feet hits the floor, we're going to make some decisions about money.
Right.
On the way here, you probably made some decisions about money. Where am I going to buy gas? Am I going to get something to eat? You know, did I pay a bill online? Am I going to give my kids some money? So we make decisions about money so many times a day, but are we making them with the proper amount of knowledge is the question.
Oh, okay. So what is one of the biggest, let's say, hurdles to cover when people are trying to get their financial literacy or their financial life together? What's that dynamic?
I would say making the decision to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because most of us think we don't need the help. I can't tell you how many times I hear people say, I'm good. So, you know, if we're sick, we go to the doctor.
Right.
If we want to buy a home, we
Right.
go see a real estate person and
Right.
a finance person to finance that home. If our tooth hurts, we go to the dentist.
Yes.
But when it comes to our finances, this seems to be something we think we can handle on our own. We want to be private. We want to hold it to ourselves. But quite honestly, if we would get help, if we could do it on our own, we wouldn't be in the position that we are.
See, I have my belief system about paying bills is they sitting on that table and I'll get to them when I get to them. How you doing?
Some old dogs you can't teach. No.
Yeah.
At what age do you think financial literacy should begin?
Well, I think we should start with our children at a young age because I'll say I started with my son when he was about 14 because he thought that I had an ATM in my closet and anytime I pushed the button, money could just come out. So one day I just got frustrated with him. I was like, let me show you how things work in this house because every time you ask for something, it doesn't mean that I have it.
Right.
So let me just show you how I have to go make things happen so we can make things happen. So there is things you can work with children as far as financial literacy, even at the elementary school age.
Yes.
But we do have to start,
Right.
And our kids watch us. They mimic what we do. So if you're not handling money right, you can rest assured that your children are not going to handle money right.
I need my children to stop watching me because, Daddy, we haven't been to periods in a long time.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's good advice,
children.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you can text questions to LaShonda at 800-297-9883, 800-297-9883. Because, see, I had to cut Mac off because he was going to say something. We don't want to hear nothing from that little
sorry.
short dude
It's
over
all right.
there.
It's all right. It's all
You
right.
can whisper
I'm
in my
used to it.
ear. I
No,
hear
you
you.
don't- you know.
Oh, we just got a text in. Mac, you lost the fight with your comb again. Anyway, okay.
You wait. I'm working on you right now. I promise you. Online.
Okay, there you go. LaShonda?
Yes.
Okay, so when it comes to financial literacy, has anything to do with like credit restoration, or does it have something to do with that?
Yeah, financial literacy also includes credit. I mean,
Right.
because building our credit is a part of it's a part of our finances.
Right.
And so, I mean, the unfortunate thing is there have been a lot of focus on credit repair.
I hate that phrase.
And I mean, I'm with you because here's what I like to say. If you don't repair your character, you will always be repairing your credit.
I like that.
You have to repair your character.
Tell him that you have to repair your character.
Well,
Mac.
but see, when my bills don't come in at all because they get paid before they even come in. So, but he
okay.
leaves his.
So that's good character.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, mine's
Yeah,
right
so
there.
we have to learn how to deal
So I
with
get
money.
the third notice right there.
Yeah, so we have to learn how to start dealing with our money. So you just think about it. There are some situations where there are true mistakes with our credit, but for the majority of the situations that I've run across, it's not a repair situation when you don't pay the bill and now you want to repair it. Well, you got to repair you. And so we've got to start dealing with our character and how we operate and deal with money, and then we won't have credit issues.
So I know we got a lot of stuff to cover, but what are some of the initial steps in regard to making people understand the value of building character, doing something about themselves, but being literate in the financial arena, like savings and paying your bills on time, things like that, or not waste. The biggest thing I see is waste. I see a lot of waste.
You're very true in that statement. So, I mean, a personal financial strategy is what everybody needs to do. But traditionally in the industry, it costs to have that done. So if you go to some of the, some of my competitors, I won't name their names, but you have to have at least $250,000 net worth, about 50,000 liquid, and you can sit down with them and they will pretty much help you to manage your money, but they will not teach you those concepts.
Oh.
So nobody's teaching.
Right.
So I'm so excited and proud to be a part of World System Builder, where we took up this initiative. This year is the 4th year to be able to educate 1 million people by 2020. And now it's 2020. We're going to up the ante and say 10 million people by 2025.
Oh, wow.
So there's classes. And get this, they're free. They're complimentary.
I can do free.
Yes. And so since, I want to say 2016, I've been doing, I've been 11 years in the industry this year. So my entire 11 years, I've been educating people about finances. So once you understand where you need to change, then you can work into getting solutions. But you have to understand first, because
what makes it hard for some people to realize that they have an issue?
Them not looking at the issue, refusing to be honest with themselves, refusing to accept that I don't handle my money right. Refusing to sit down and take the time to really take a deep dive into their finances. That's the first initial problem. People say, I don't have time, get boggled up with the busyness of life, and they just don't see this as a priority.
And then sometimes, I'll use myself as an example. Last summer, I had to buy another vehicle, right? So, but I hadn't bought anything in years because I was a cash and carry guy, all right? But I didn't realize that you get punished for that.
Yeah.
You used to get punished for that.
Yeah.
But now you get punished for not having open accounts and open balances and stuff like that.
You don't have enough credit lines.
Exactly. What the hell?
You do.
But I got all this history on there where everything was paid as agreed, paid off. Didn't care.
No, they want to see how you're actively handling your finances. So, there's a way to build credit without being in debt.
Right.
So you can, first of all, you shouldn't go beyond 30% of your line. And then you can now purchase things and purchase what you can pay off in 30 days. So if you do that for 6 months, you've built good credit. They see that you can purchase and pay off.
And people realize in banking, you have to have monies available for emergencies.
Absolutely.
And people don't take that into account.
Yes.
I got a $10,000 line of credit, and so now I'm at $9,700. Oh, both my tires just blew out, and it's $700. Now you got $300 left. What the hell are you gonna do?
Right. Exactly.
That's what happens all the time. They never think in terms of an emergency coming up.
You need to have an emergency fund, and this is liquid funds.
Liquidity.
And when I say liquid, not necessarily in the cookie jar under your mattress, but in a product that will yield you some interest. And allow you to be able to have access to it within 24 to 48 hours.
But see, on the interest side, the interest return is so low now from the banks. I mean, you got a few of them trying to incentivize you making larger deposits, stuff like that. But I'm more of a money market.
You should be, because banks are not our friend.
Exactly.
Banks are a place to house and redistribute money.
There you go.
But you're not going to build wealth
are your
there.
Friend.
Yeah.
They're not my friend either, Dan.
Credit unions are your friend.
That's because he belongs to one. But no, I love credit unions because they help you when it comes to financing and getting loans, personal loans and things like that. But when it comes to building wealth, you have to be in a vehicle that's going to net you a return large enough to outpace taxes and inflation.
Okay. So what would you say, you can go before we go to break, but what would you say is the average amount a person should save? Go by percentage. What percentage should they save out of each paycheck?
So your living expenses shouldn't, and there's several formulas, but this is one that I like. Your living expenses should not exceed 70% of your net income.
You haven't met my children.
Okay. Well, I probably have, because this is most Americans. First of all, we make decisions on gross income.
Yes.
And we have to stop doing that, because that's not what we bring home.
That is true.
We need to make decisions on net income.
Right.
And then you should be living 70% to 70% of your income, you need to own 30% of what you bring home monthly.
Which is the gauge that they use to give you credit for if you have investment property. I'm going to give you 70% of the income that comes in.
Exactly.
I'm not giving you 100%. I'm going to give you 70% of the income that comes in. So you're absolutely right.
And you have to take it a step further than that because you have other responsibilities to take care of. So that's where personal financial strategy comes in. So of the 30% you own, 10% you can save, 10% you can put towards emergencies,
right,
and then another 10% you can put towards giving and also debt acceleration, paying debt acceleration.
Okay.
Yeah, so the way to get out of debt is to pay it off. But if you don't have disposable income or extra cash flow, then you're stuck paying the minimums and you're always going to be held a slave to that creditor.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
What kind of advice do you give people that have, so much debt, various credit cards and so forth, and they're just throwing their hands in the air and doing like EL and just leaving all his bills on the table?
That's right.
So how do you make sense of all that, and where does the person begin once they've gotten themselves in that position? What advice would you give them?
Well, again, you have to sit down and do a personal financial strategy. And in that strategy, the components are, let's look at what you have going in. Let's look at what you have coming out. Let's literally write down all the bills that you have, the debt that you have, and let's figure out a plan to be able to attack that debt. But you've got to stop spending. Most people, either you have a spending problem or you have a cash flow problem.
Okay. See, we're going to stop right there. We're going to come back with LaShonda Johnson telling Dina how she needs to do better what she's doing.
I think she was
He's trying to project his bill from on me now.
So, I'm E.L. Craig. They are not. This is the Real Estate You Show here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. We're in the studio with the lovely Dina Raynamo Salazar, LaShonda Johnson. She trying to make people do better what they doing, and that little fella over there who lost a fight with his comb. I'm E.L. Craig. They are not. We're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back shortly.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in, we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Todos queremos proteger lo que amamos y sabemos que los asientos para niños y los cinturones de seguridad salvan vidas. Pero 3 de cada 4 jóvenes no se abrochan correctamente el cinturón. Y en el 2016, 42% de los adolescentes que murieron en choques en Texas no tenían puesto el cinturón. No seas una de esas estadísticas. Si lo amas, abróchalo. Eso te incluye a ti también. Abróchense el cinturón. Cada ocupante y en cada viaje.
Cupcakes and Bubbles, located at 26400 Kirkendall Road in Tomball, Texas. Cupcakes and Bubbles has the sweetest and most delicious cupcakes for the entire family. From chocolate raspberry, strawberry rhubars, cookies and cream, and the most popular among kids, the s'mores cupcake. Come and enjoy our cupcakes with a glass of your favorite bubbles. Visit www.cupcakesandbubbles.com for the complete list of our delicious cupcakes. Order online through our webpage. DoorDash and Uber Eats is available too. Enjoy life's sweetest moments with Cupcakes and Bubbles. Bubbles.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back. I'm E.L. Crane. They're still not. We're here each and every Saturday on RadioTheBoss.com, Global Live Worldwide. Also, can we see us Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube, YouTube TV, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, Yoo-Hoo, Voodoo, What Who, Why You?
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know. What you?
Okay, so
Wow.
we are in the studio with him, the little fella over there, and the lovely LaShonda Johnson and the lovely Dina Ramos, and they balance Mac out because, you know, I don't like ugly people. So why he in here, I have no idea. Okay, so now, but I have a question for Mac.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. I have
Is it a text question or is it?
No,
or is it
not text
email-
question. This is
or
a question.
DBM
All right,
question?
this is not a DBM
You're
question.
just super disgruntled this morning.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But see,
he
this
is.
has to do
It
with.
has to do with Valentine's Day.
I think it may
Yeah.
have had something to do with Valentine's.
No, me and my
Day.
steak and lobster was good by ourselves last night. Okay, so this is the deal. How impactful is financial literacy for somebody to secure a loan or mortgage with you?
Good
Wow,
question.
you know, I think that having that knowledge it means that somebody is, when they come to me, is already prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you know, part of the what I find that I have to do a lot with people in the very beginning stages of the mortgage process is prepare them.
Okay.
Right. And people with financial literacy, there isn't a preparation. They already know what they need. They have savings. They have a budget, and they already know what they can afford. And they've already put money aside and have a general idea as to how much they're going to need for down payment, closing costs, taxes, and insurance. So the preparation part is already there, and it's usually very little education. And it's it's just really at that point, it's helping them decide on a loan program that's best for them based upon their short-term and long-term goals.
Okay. So now, see, that's the impact of financial literacy on people like him.
Yes.
Now,
we work hand in hand, though. So it's So with real estate, when people are calling me and they're saying, "Hey, I want to go ahead and start preparing for a house. I'm living in an apartment. Or I'm living with my parents." These type of classes that LaShonda's referring to are vital because many of the young people, well, really any, but at any age, they have great jobs. They go out to eat some people have habits that maybe they don't realize are going to affect them later on. They can qualify for a house, get into the house. Let's make sure you stay in the house.
Oh my
That's
God!
it right there.
Yes.
Now, and at any
Absolutely.
time, yes, you can make your payment. Yes, you can pay the homeowner's insurance and so forth, but prepare yourself for an emergency. Something breaks down, like Yale mentioned earlier, somebody's car broke down in the home. So all of a sudden, the money that you were putting toward payment of your home becomes, okay, well, now I'm not going to pay my bills.
You're
because
strapped.
So you're strapped because you weren't prepared.
and don't be like me and buy a new car on mistake. I did. Remember last time?
I remember.
I bought
You
is
bought
what
a new car, what?
I bought a new car by mistake.
Could you
Tell
want to
them the
expound on that?
story.
How
Yes,
did you
okay,
do
this is the
that?
story.
You're
Here's the
Mr.
story.
Impatient is what
Yeah,
happened.
He might be one.
my-
Might be your
my
next
vehicle-
credit for free class.
My vehicle was in the shop. My nephew, who owns the mechanic shop, said the part was going to take 3 weeks.
Okay.
So I went to go get a rental car. I said, "Oh hell, that's too much. I might want to buy a new car." So I go buy a new car. 20 minutes after I signed the paper, my nephew called me and says, "The part is in and be ready tomorrow." Damn it! I got a new car now.
That's definitely buying a car by myself.
Yeah, never heard of that one. That's a new one.
You know, speaking of, if we're patient, most things we can do without going in debt to do. There's 3 things that you're going to spend, more, the maximum amount of money on, or the high top dollar item things is going to be a home,
Yes.
college education, and your retirement.
Well, see, I don't have a college education.
And so Well, so then you save some money there.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. my children are legacy children. They go to college for free.
Oh, that's good.
That's nice. That's awesome, because really now college education is trumping the cost of a home.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the biggest
I looked at the
obstacles.
tuitions at my alma mater. I was like, what the hell?
That's one of the biggest obstacles I see for
yeah.
people buying a home today is, you know, they may have great credit, but you know the amount of student debt that they have just does not
it
permit
prevents them
them.
from doing it.
Right.
I have
Just does not
clients
permit
like
them
that.
to buy houses today.
It does.
And what has happened because I remember I went to college forever ago. You know, they had the basic educational opportunity grants. I was on scholarship, of course, but you had the Pell grants, things like that, which offset the cost of going to college.
Yes.
So it was not so big on borrowing money to go to college.
Yeah.
Now all that stuff is gone. You have all this excessive debt. Excessive debt.
1.6
But you know,
trillion.
those things actually do exist. We just don't know how to get it.
Right.
And so that's another aspect of what I do is I help parents to plan. So there's 2 stages of college planning. You have the planning and the financing.
Right.
So we get caught up. We get stuck on both. But really, honestly, we have 18 years with our kids. If we start saving, and now we even have programs where you can start saving for a kid before it's even born.
That's right. That future.
Yes, yes. So, you know, we do have enough time to prepare for collegiate education for our children, but we're not saving. We're spending it on the nice tennis shoes and the elaborate parties.
Right.
I mean, we're blowing our kids' education throughout the 18 years that they're
Yeah,
in.
because you know, and I look at my 2 sons. Like I know how blessed I am that they get to go to college for free. But this is the kicker: the cost is 22 times more than when I went.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Same institution.
Yes.
So forth. So 22 times more.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, what the hell?
College is a business.
It's totally a business.
totally
It's a for-profit.
business.
It's a for-profit.
It's
definitely
a business,
for-profit.
and I feel sorry for people who are having kids right now, because by the time those children turn 18, 19 years old, it's just going to be astronomical in cost. It's just, we have to prepare.
Yeah, and what you have now with that the whole dynamic is this separation. Haves and have-nots is a bigger chasm, a bigger chasm, a bigger chasm,
Yeah,
a bigger chasm.
absolutely.
And that's why,
Yeah.
because the paranoid in me, all right, the conspiracy theorist in me is this was done
Purposeful.
on purpose.
On purpose. Yeah.
On purpose, all right? Because I look at, I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, and I look at housing now, and when I grew up, everybody owned a house. Everybody owned a house. Everybody owned a house, boom, 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 boom. Everybody owned a house. So why is it now the homelessness is through the roof, the college debt is through the roof, the ABCs of not having are more than the XYZs of having? That's just crazy to me. I like Houston, as much as I give it grief, you can't find a better place to live housing-wise.
You're right.
It's the other issues that's the problem here, but housing is not an issue here.
Housing, yeah, and
It's not an issue.
affordability
Yeah,
really
it's
is
not an issue.
an issue, and the ability to grow economically is not
Right.
an issue.
It's not an issue. It's the other little, you know, the lack of mass transit, the accessibility to a quality education no matter where you live at. That's the problem that's here. You know,
Yeah.
Robin got killed. Okay, so I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. LaShonda's over there helping Mac get his life together because he planned on getting married like some idiot. I don't know what his problem is. All right.
Trying to prepare Mac.
You trying to prepare Mac for marriage. That's what this is really all about. He go over there and get some consultative work
Oh, yeah.
on how you want to do this marriage
Tell
thing.
me that,
Exactly.
Matt. We'll help you. We'll help you.
Yeah,
We'll
let me
help
tell you how you do marriage. Don't. Okay, so I'm just trying to help you. Okay.
What
But-
friends for, right?
Huh?
What friends
Exactly.
for? See,
I
he
mean,
admitted it. You saw that, right?
yeah.
He admitted it.
I don't believe that, Matt. Get married.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
But do have your finances in order.
Yes, but I'm not giving up my walk-in closet. I'm not having it. So I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, and we are joined by LaShonda Johnson, Wilburn, McGuffey, Thomas, Jacobs. She's been married 4 times, people. Okay, so.
Oh my gosh, that's so not true. But anyway,
How do people get a hold of you if they're interested in taking your classes?
Yes. Okay. So you can definitely follow me on Facebook. I'm LaShonda Johnson on Facebook. And then I'm on Instagram. My business only page on Instagram is at Miss LWJCFED. Let me repeat that again. Miss LWJCFED. Why are you looking like that?
Make it hard. Jesus.
Yes. So it just stands for my name, and CFED is Certified Financial Educator. So you can find me on Instagram, but you can also Google me under LaShonda Johnson.
Why don't you just put it, if you're broke, call me.
You know what? I might use that as my new branding. If you're broke, call me. You know, if you're broke, everybody call me. My number is 832.
There you go.
832-807-4200. So if you're broke, call me. If you're not broke, call me.
There you go.
If you want to, have a way to make your money grow, call me. If you want to be a better personal money manager, call me. You want to learn how to get your kids in college, call me.
Give them the number again. Give them the number again.
It's 832-807-4200.
And I know she's doing well because she has a valet named Chelsea who doubles as a driver as well as she does photography work and a little video. So she's doing very, very well. She has, that's right. She has an entourage, a one-person entourage. All right. And the whole thing is, Chelsea is her body man. Okay,
Chelsea's my friend. Chelsea and I, we're travel buddies. So
what the hell that mean?
We like to travel together. So
really,
yeah.
Any alcohol involved?
Of course.
Just checking.
Gotta have some of that.
Gotta do that. Okay, so we're gonna take a break because LaShonda's out of control.
Oh, okay.
No, it's because
I
it's
thought
commercial time.
I think she got a little frazzled when she got to look at your budget list going on a lack of. So,
he was almost speechless there.
I know, EL. I have that effect on people.
I'm E.L. Craig. She's been married more times than me. Mac wants to get married again like he needs therapy. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and finish up with LaShonda because she can get the hell up out of here.
Oh, my God.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. Now, Mac brought up the subject of budgets. Okay, so he's blowing up his marital budget because he's getting, so, and LaShonda's going to try to help him so he don't make the mistake that I made so many times in overspending for weddings and marriages that don't last.
Oh, you did that.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at that.
He did that.
Bless
So
your heart.
3 times.
Oh.
And I pride myself on being 0-3, damn it. Okay.
Wow. 3 strikes, you're out.
Never out. Never out.
Never out?
Never out.
Okay.
Just never married again, but never out.
Okay.
Okay. So LaShonda,
still in the game.
that short fellow over there was bringing up budgets and the value of budgets. So this,
for a lot of people, budget's a really difficult word, right?
Yeah.
And for a lot of couples to get together on budget is a really difficult issue. So
And
we'll
you know
talk
why?
about that.
Because when you hear the word budget, you feel like restriction.
Yes.
Restricted.
Yeah.
true. That's very true.
Yeah, and really,
Very true.
a budget is not. You would actually, people who have a budget actually have the most money, and that's because your dollars need an assignment. He's looking at me like, because you're gonna uncover money. So just think about it. When you're spending frivolously and you don't have any assignment for your money, you will never have any.
True.
So you have to start assigning your money a responsibility. So this responsibility is to take care of food. This responsibility is to take care of my living, utilities, etc., whatever you've got to take care of. But you need to have an assignment for your money. If not, then you're all over the place. You have no rhyme or reason to what
I've
you're
never
doing.
heard that, an assignment for your money.
Yeah.
that is a great
That
way
is a great way to
yeah,
put it.
of
I've
putting
never
it.
heard
Yeah,
that before.
sure.
What are these dollars assigned to do? These are assigned to save. These are assigned to take care of living. And as women, we like to
And
shop. As
and
men, I heard
entertainment.
you say you're not giving up your closet, so obviously you like to shop too. But it has to be within your budget.
Yes.
So a budget also draws some lines.
True.
So if you say, okay, I have $150 to shop this month, then you don't feel guilty for it, but you don't go over it.
What the hell you gonna get for $150?
So, well, some people don't even get that because they don't have the, if your finances are out of control, you got to get rid of some things. If there's no way that you can have a savings, not have savings, but you have cable, you have to get rid of cable because you can't have both.
Or you don't get a wife.
We're not, Mac. I'm not an advocate of you getting rid of your fiance. Stop it, EL. We're not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Okay.
I think the point that you make is you're totally right, and and I've heard it said that if you don't have the capacity to save money, then it's time to really cut back and
cut back on something.
and live the way that live the way other people refuse, so that you can live the way that other
Correct.
people can at some
Correct.
point in the
You
future.
gotta let go of something.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we're not sacrificial towards ourselves. Whatever we want, we go get.
That's right.
And we find a way to go get it.
And I'm good at that.
So we have got to stop doing that.
Oh, hell no.
We
Another
have a
thing-
serious
yeah.
spending problem.
I've seen parents, and I think I did what I could. We do everything we can for our children, and I've seen parents go way past the point of being able
helpful.
to handle everything that they're trying to get for their kids. So the parents struggling, but yet the kid has all these, computer
things
stuff
that they don't even need.
All this junk. And
I think we're doing those things to make us feel good as parents or whatever, but there's a lot of societal pressures.
Yes.
For you to buy things that you don't need with money you don't have to impress people you don't like.
No, see, that's one of the things. Like, and I teach them all the time. My boys are spoiled. My two youngest, they are spoiled, but they're not entitled. They know exactly what they get, when they're going to get it. They know they're going to get new shoes 3 times a year. They know that we are going to go do a family trip once or twice a year. This not one of, my friends are going, so can we? No, that's not how we work. Nor does their mother work that way. They get everything they need, and they get some things they want. My big thing about raising my children is exposure, so they don't act silly later on for the very reason talking about. I have to have. Because like my 15-year-old is a perfect example. He cannot stand not looking good, literally. His clothes, his shoes, he has certain things go. So his mother told me yesterday, she said, I had to go get your child a new pair of shoes yesterday. I said, what happened? She says, some canvas shoes, he stepped in some mud and like the had a cow because it messed up his look.
Oh,
all right.
Wow.
But these were inexpensive shoes, so it wasn't that big a deal. But the money was there to do that, to replace those shoes, stuff like that. In his mind, it was emergency. In her mind, peace of mind, getting these shoes because I wasn't coming way off all the time. There's things like that. But I think the parental thing is you don't have to give entitlement to your children. I see it all the time. I even have nieces and nephews. I'm like, really? Or people say, well, what yours do this? I say, I raised my children under the threat of violence, just like I was raised under the threat of violence. All right. So, because you have to make them aware of, like you said, you took your son, what it takes to be able to do these things for you.
Exactly.
As in your children and Dina's daughter. This is what it took for me to do these things for you. This is not because I woke up one morning and there was a stack of money in my closet. I get up and go to work each and every day.
Exactly.
Each and every day.
So we're sending certain signals to our children with the things that we allow them to have.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I know, as an example, my son, he, when it was time to shop for school, I would take him, and of course he would go. This is during the time Nike Dunks was out. These were $200 pair of shoes. And man, I'm like, okay, if I spend $200, we don't have a shirt. And so, I said, there's got to be a way for me to stop this. So I was like, okay, there's going to be a budget for you.
Right.
And then when kids get a certain age, they don't want you going with them.
They sure don't.
And so I said, here's your budget. I'll drop you off with your friends. And if you blow it all on one item, that's your business. But you don't have, that's what you get.
Right.
Don't come back to me. So I started teaching him responsibility, and all of a sudden now Nike Dunks weren't important. He started buying Vans. Mom, I got 2 pair of shoes.
Exactly.
For half of the price.
Exactly.
But as long as I'm there and I'm buying and doing, it was no conceptualization of money and how it's being spent. So you have to start teaching them, and
discipline.
it's okay to say no.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's okay to say no.
Because mine, my youngest, he's not like my 15-year-old. My 15-year-old is a negotiator. And he negotiates between his mom and I. All right. Well, if Dad does this, will you do this? If you get the pants, Dad will get the shirts. So that's how he works us. But it saves us money by him doing it. He thought it through. He even goes online and looks for deals and prints off coupons and stuff like that because he knows what he wants. But he always has the realization they're not going to pay retail for me. They're not going to just buy it because I want it. He does know that about his 2 parents. My baby, I'll see when I get there. He doesn't waste money either. He don't care.
Yeah.
He has his signature look is his basketball shorts and his jerseys. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Good for him.
But you have some out there like my great nephew. They just moved here. Oh my God. If it's on sale, they buy it.
Yeah,
but my
and
niece
we know that that's not, there's no such thing as sale.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but my niece, she does him well. He has a budget, just like you said. He has a budget. She'll tell him, you bought the shoes, so how you gonna pay for your haircut this week? Okay.
Good for her.
So it works.
I mean, we in adulting we have to do that.
Yeah.
We have to do that. So what's wrong with with teaching our children that. So because at some point, man, if just think about the money that we spend on these things that really have no value. If we start teaching our kids can grow up and be entrepreneurs.
Yes.
They can grow up and invest in things. I mean, I'm seeing more and more parents that are getting their children involved in more entrepreneurial things and creating businesses to create that stream of income that they need to go buy those things. So what's wrong with us teaching our children those kind of things?
But also teaching them simple, cook.
Absolutely.
Cook. I mean, we go out to dinner, don't get me wrong, but I like to cook, and I'm showing my boys how to cook.
Yeah.
So we don't need to sit down or go through a drive-through, or what the case may be, because I was there's a kitchen.
Spend less, save more.
Exactly. So it's all different kinds of dynamics and stuff like that.
Open your children a savings account and let them contribute to it. Teach them the 70-30 rule. So if I give you $100, 70% of this $100 you can spend. So you can spend $70, $30, $10 of this $30 you need to save. $10 you need to give to something, a charity or something. Teach them how to give.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's $10 for emergencies. You know, emergencies for them is Buffalo Wild Wings on Tuesdays. Right. Okay, well, you have money for that. So we have to start teaching them.
But it's true. My daughter, she's an adult. She's married now, stuff like that. But when she squeezed the copper off a penny, ooh, that child was tight. She would spend anybody else's money. Anybody else's money, she wasn't gonna spend hers. Anything she got, from birthday money to Christmas money, she was not spending her money. Then when she got her job, I asked her one day. She said, "Daddy, we going to dinner?" I said, "Yeah." "You buying?" She said, "No, we can't spend my money on dinner." What the heck?
I don't blame her.
Yeah,
I don't blame her.
Good job.
Oh yeah, she probably got the first dollar she ever made.
Yeah,
we know real life. We know how real life is. Real life is not like it is as growing up as kids.
No, it's
real
not.
life. We've got to be responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Financial literacy helps bridge those gaps that you talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not being able to know, not being able to have. If we're going to grow economically, we've got to have financial literacy. We have to. It's not an
So
option.
how do they get in contact with LaShonda, McGee, Gibbons, Hunter? She of the 4 ex-husbands.
Man, what? First of all, how did this happen that I got 4 ex-husbands?
It's a good number. It's a good number.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Well, I guess 3 weeks ago she had 3, so he's just up in the ante a little. That's
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I only have 1. That's it.
1 husband?
1 ex.
1 ex. She got 1 ex-husband.
That's it.
This is the Real Estate U Show Dating Hour, and LaShonda. How to get in contact with you?
You can call me at 832-807-4200, and you can also email me at misslwjcfed@gmail.com, or you can reach me on social media. You can Google me. I'm Googleable.
Or you can reach her at LaShonda, yambroke.com.
If you're broke, give her
Just
a call.
call me. If you're broke, call me. 832-807-4200. I would love to work with you. Hey, there is no such thing as I don't have, it doesn't, and it's a non-judgmental zone.
Oh, hell
a lot
no.
of people don't get
I
help
won't
either
judge.
because they're like, oh, I feel embarrassed, I'm not where I should be.
They should be.
And but EL, no, don't do that.
What?
Because everybody makes mistakes.
Simple. The late great Ella Rose Crane. Get your broke ass up out of here.
Don't listen to EL, you guys.
Yes.
Don't listen to him. Okay, I'm willing to help you no matter what your situation is. Okay.
LaShonda
We all need
Friendly
to learn
Johnson.
How to
That
make,
was her name. LaShonda Friendly Johnson.
But no. When we sit down, though, no, I'm very serious about helping people, and I don't play.
Well, give
when
me
it
your
comes
number
to
one
that.
more time, Miss LaShonda.
832-807-4200.
You know, I was told the other day I can't use the word retarded.
No, you cannot.
You cannot.
Why not? Why?
Cannot.
Is it in the dictionary?
That's not nice.
Is it in the dictionary?
Yo, that's not nice.
Is it in the dictionary?
Does that matter?
EL.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to get a doggone late Valentine date or something going on, because somebody came to the radio station disgruntled. More than
I know
normal.
they used it back in the day, but
That
it's really not a- it's
that
really not
$200 tab last night on my dinner is the problem.
It would have been $400 if you would have took a date,
I
so
know
you'd be
that's
happy
right.
about that.
That's true. I'm happy now. How you doing, LaShonda?
I'm wonderful.
Tell the people your telephone number one more time before we put you out.
832-807-807, 4200. It's real easy. 832-807-4200.
And, because you are a very enlightened lady, we really appreciate you coming here. I don't know how you met that dude over there.
I've been knowing Mac for a couple of years. We're good friends.
Yes.
Yes.
You
He's
said it
a
out
sweetheart.
loud. You said it out loud.
Yes.
That's too much. But we appreciate you being here and giving
thank
some
you for
insight to
having
the
me.
watchers and the listeners about what
Yes.
you're doing.
Yes.
Mac, you finally did something right. I'm just so shocked. I don't even know what to say.
Look, he gave you credit. He gave you credit.
Too, right?
So
I can't eat you 2 weeks in a row.
you do groups too, right?
Yes.
I do. I
Yes.
do workshops,
Okay.
which can be done virtually and in person. I do speaking engagements, personal financial strategies. I provide all types of services from retirement to property and casualty to, you looking at me like that, to planning for college, long-term care, retirement, saving, budgeting, whatever you need in the financial realm, I got you.
It's 12 o'clock. Why is she still here?
haven't
This
put
is
me
Real
out
Estate
yet.
You. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not.
Good
LaShonda
information.
Johnson, get out. Okay. Pay some bills.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in, we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Todos queremos proteger lo que amamos y sabemos que los asientos para niños y los cinturones de seguridad salvan vidas. Pero 3 de cada 4 jóvenes no se abrochan correctamente el cinturón. Y en el 2016, 42% de los adolescentes que murieron en choques en Texas no tenían puesto el cinturón. No seas una de esas estadísticas. Si lo amas, abróchalo. Eso te incluye a ti también. Abróchense el cinturón. Cada ocupante y en cada viaje.
Cupcakes and Bubbles, located at 26400 Kirkendall Road in Tomball, Texas. Cupcakes and Bubbles has the sweetest and most delicious cupcakes for the entire family. From chocolate raspberry, strawberry rhubars, cookies and cream, and the most popular among kids, the s'mores cupcake. Come and enjoy our cupcakes with a glass of your favorite bubbles. Visit www.cupcakesandbubbles.com for the complete list of our delicious cupcakes. Order online through our webpage. DoorDash and Uber Eats is available too. Enjoy life's sweetest moments with Cupcakes and Bubbles.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hello, I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. We have a new trespasser. His name is Tristan Sutton of Tristan Sutton Consulting. He of the Facebook Ads University skill set. Hey, Mr. Sutton, how you doing today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I need a drink.
I heard you had plenty last night.
Yeah, my bill. I looked at it more. I was like, what the hell? Who was I with? By myself?
That's why we had the financial person on here earlier. We knew you were going to just be needing some advice.
Need some advice about keeping this money. Now, see, Tristan here has talked to entrepreneurs about how to grow their business via Facebook advertising.
Absolutely.
Instagram. Is it Instagram advertising?
Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. Now, see, he just had a class over at BRPS Title the other day.
Yeah.
It was standing room only.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
It
Yeah.
was.
Good.
Because we told them Mac Blankenship wasn't going to be there, so they decided to come on. So, Mr. Sutton,
Yes, sir.
could you tell them about Tristan Sutton Consulting and, we have to acknowledge the lovely CC Sutton. Okay. CC Sutton is the bomb, plain and simple. We are kindred spirits.
All right.
Yes, we are. So,
Ying to his yang.
But tell us about Tristan Sutton Consulting and the things that you bring forth to the entrepreneur and how you help them.
Absolutely. So once again, thank you for having me here today. As a marketing strategist, I have a consulting agency that helps business owners attract and convert their target market using social media advertising, i.e. Facebook and Instagram ads. So I either teach people how to make their own ads for themselves, or I run their ads for them and help them grow their business. Specifically in the real estate industry, I have what's called Ads University Real Estate Edition,
right.
where I teach real estate agents how to expand their brand, generate leads, and increase their open house attendance. So that's the program that we had, wonderfully sponsored by BRPS Title, and we'll be doing that March 19th.
It's a hostage situation. I can't get rid of it. Like luggage. So, but see, now we got to get Mac involved.
Yes.
We got to get Mac involved. I don't like him. I just kind of tolerate him.
I could tell.
You know,
That's why he's way over here.
Exactly. So we're going to get Mac involved because, Mr. First Community Credit Union is another resource for Tristan Sutton Consulting because he needs to be in front of agents just like I do. And so he told me the other day he wanted to be involved, stuff like that. But he cheat. To let you know.
Well, I know how to get him in a room. So
yeah, he can get him in the room.
Yeah.
Now, up that he wants to bring bags of sandwiches. We don't do sandwiches.
Gotcha. The bologna with the red ribbon.
Yeah, that's him right there.
Right, this is pretty good fries.
With a little
Good
yellow
point,
cheese
Mac.
on top.
So, Tristan, helping the agents is truly about, because I'm a huge believer in growth and partnering, but their brand, all right? Do you find that the agents find it difficult to secure a brand for themselves?
Absolutely, because there's so much competition in the Houston area alone. There are 39,000 agents.
Right.
So to stand out, you have to do something different. I call it the blue ocean strategy. Go to the part of the water where it's not saturated, but you can still go after the same fish or the same prey. Right. So most agents aren't using social media the right way. They're just posting and hoping.
Right.
By using ads, you're essentially saying, I want to force my brand, my content in front of my target market on a consistent basis, because it takes an average of 8 touches to get brand recognition. So that's how social media ads can help you dominate your farm or your market.
Right. Now, see, Mac and I were at an event the other night. He was the facilitator. I was not. Okay.
I heard about that event, by the way, because, the rumor mill goes really quick around back in my phone. And so...
What did you hear?
Okay, so this is what happened. After several cocktails, I understand, possibly, EL was invited to speak in front of
that's where y'all messed up.
300 guests
Yes.
that were at this affair.
And I didn't want to be there.
And tell them what you did, EL.
Well, basically, the people were running their mouth. They were talking too much. Okay. Mac was trying to explain to them what they were going to give. So then they made me come up on stage and they gave me the mic.
And what did you say?
Hush up, everybody. Stop bumping your gums.
How dare they?
Hey, you know what they did?
The room got quiet.
And the hush.
Yes.
Okay. So then I said what I needed to say, gave the mic back, and walked out the building. Elvis had left the building.
Yeah. Just left the building because he knew he was going to get in trouble.
And then
when gunfire.
And then when he got himself in trouble at dinner.
Yes.
You got to be consistent. But no, in all honesty, now we're trying to get Mac involved with the builders that I work with. Tristan is going to work out something with the builders that we work with, stuff like that, because we're going to put these packages together for these agents and take them around town. And this is one of the things that we talked about when we met with Monica the other day with Rise Communities. So we got a couple, 2 or 3 things going on, Mac, so you better be nice to me. I'm just letting you know.
I haven't said a word today.
Yeah, I will kick you out of the car like that.
That's cold, man. That's cold.
Matt got in trouble for not bringing him food this morning. He was like,
They trying to give me some food. I got something in the car. I want that crap you got in the car.
Some leftover donuts.
No, actually, it would be something that his cardiologist would approve of.
Gotcha.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is why it's still in the car.
That's why it's still in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm E.O. Crane. They are not. We're here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, and 9 Pacific. We are joined in the studio by Tristan Sutton of Tristan Sutton Consulting. Let me rephrase that. This is C.C. Sutton's husband. Okay.
People are starting that.
Yeah, it's C.C. Sutton. I don't know what he doing, but that's C.C. Sutton's husband. Okay, he does Facebook and Instagram advertising teaching, but let the world be known, it is not Tristan Sutton Consulting, it's C.C. Sutton's husband working for Tristan Sutton Consulting.
How did I come up here and get a full demotion?
oh, wow. But, they're buddies, though. No.
Yes, indeed.
So,
I see. BFF somehow.
Yeah, something like that. So,
but what we're going to work on is, Mac, I need you to do better what you're doing. Okay, because you've been slipping just precipitously. I couldn't say it but one time. But we are going to make sure that when we put these packages together, because I sat in the class, I actually stayed a little longer.
We appreciate it this time.
More longer than I know, because I'd jet out there in a heartbeat. But I had Kaylee, my assistant. She took the whole class.
Oh, good.
And what she told me, and she said, and she's been around me too much. She said, "Yeah, I know what the hell I'm doing." Wait a minute, that's what I say.
Well, I heard excellent feedback from realtors that attended the class. They were utilizing many of the tips they learned in the class, and they were very motivated, because at the end of the day, any business owner, whether you're a realtor or lender, anybody that's an independent contractor, you have to learn how to market yourself.
That's
and
right.
It's the hardest thing to learn sometimes if you've never done it, and especially if you're not up on the social media, Instagram. I don't know a lot about Instagram. I'm not going to kid you.
So many different things.
Yeah. So.
The big thing is, though, just understanding how the platform works.
Yes.
So most people, like I said earlier, are just posting and hoping, but you really need to put money into it before social media to force your content out there. Otherwise, you're just going to let the same people see it over and over again.
I'm still trying to get a refund back from Facebook. Okay, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We're going to come back, and we're going to let Mac talk, because he's been talking lately. He's like, Gisela. I need you to talk mortgage, not Gisela. Okay, pay some bills. All right.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989 839-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we back, and Mac is trying to run somebody else's life when he can't run his own damn life. Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Craig.
He was having Tristan do some.
The man teaches this stuff, and he don't tell. You need to do this right now. Like, really? Shut up. Okay.
It's already done.
It's already done. Mac Blankenship, how you doing today?
You know, I've had better days on the show, EL. How are you?
I'm having a wonderful time.
Yeah, you know, you're just gruntled and irritable today.
Okay, you had some questions for Tristan about the Facebook ads and the mechanizations behind the scenes.
Yeah, you know, I know that, I'm a practitioner, Facebook ads manager, and have experienced with some real estate agents that I've done business with is they've been successful at generating leads, and it's really difficult if you start generating 50, 25, 50, 100 leads. It's really difficult to do appropriate follow-up and manage those. Do you teach a method for managing those in the background with maybe a CRM or any type of automated processes?
Yes, that's a great question. So my primary concern is helping real estate agents learn how to generate the leads. Okay. And then they have systems and processes that they may have at their brokerage or their individual office to where they can implement a system that works best for their business model and their follow-up process.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you rely on them that they have their own CRM in most instances?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, some of the independent brokers, I've run into that just don't have anything like that. Do you have a CRM that you might recommend, say, for an independent real estate broker?
In the last class, I showed them how to use GetResponse. It helps them build their landing pages as well as work as their email capture software as well as their email marketing. So they can use the ad to drive traffic to the landing page, and once they click on that or opt in on that landing page, now the system can send a nurturing email campaign, drip campaign, and things like that to them. So, but once you look at Facebook ads as a whole, as you know, working in Ads Manager, it's a lot to go through.
It is a lot.
So it's hard to teach them how to start it and finish the process. So I get the ball rolling.
Okay.
And it's on themselves and their other marketing instructors.
I think that's really important is that, how long is your class? 3 hours?
5 hours.
5 hours. That's a long class. And
Very long.
Even then, you're probably just scratching the surface of Ads Manager and what the ability for Ads Manager is.
We cover about 80% of what most people need. So, there's other things that large corporations or organizations utilize, but for an everyday real estate agent, what I teach in that class will get you help you generate leads and see more transactions.
Cool.
And see, one of the things from the class is it generates confidence. A lot of people come out of that class more confident in themselves and their brand and in the process of securing more business for themselves, because there's a lot of trepidation in this business. I mean, 39,000 licenses does not mean 39,000 performing licenses.
Right.
So you have to have these extra levels of education and contributions from individuals such as Tristan and even you, Mac, with, you know, when you was working with the agents and stuff like that. People need to understand the value of educating themselves to have a better brand, to be better recognized out in the marketplace. Somebody told me this morning, they said, you know your brand is being disgruntled. I said, I embrace this fully, okay? But but it is my brand. It's like, he's not staying, he's not trying to get along, he don't care. If you don't like it, kill yourself. You know, that stuff comes out of my mouth. But at the end of the day, everybody has a brand, and a recognizable brand, or an unrecognizable brand. One of the things about Tristan's classes, and even when you work with the agents, they become more recognizable in the marketplace to be able to facilitate greater prosperity for themselves and their family. And people don't invest in that. You know, like our Wise Wednesdays.
Yes.
Everybody in our Wise Wednesdays class has been in his class.
Oh yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah. And their courage just blossoms, because they were in this class. I mean, my favorite two, Linda and Gigi. Oh my God, I think they need to sit down some damn where.
Yeah.
Okay, but they are all over the place. They took everything he said, things we learned in Wise Wednesdays, and when I tell you, it's like, is it 3 of them? They are all over the place.
They really are.
But they are building their brand and their acceptance, and they will tell you that their business has grown exponentially because of this class, because of the collaboration, sharing, because it teaches you how to share.
Right.
It share who you are, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, because now they don't have to sit behind the curtain hoping somebody finds them. They're out front right now, letting the world know that video and introductions and announcements, that's what they do all the time. That's what you get out of those classes.
Absolutely. So people always ask me, what's the difference between my classes and everyone else's? Well, I haven't attended everyone else's class, but what I've heard is mainly it's just PowerPoint and instruction and theory. Like, hey, this is the power of Facebook ads. This is why they're good and give you the warm and fuzzies. But you actually open a laptop in my computer.
Oh, yeah.
Good. So it's a workshop.
It's a workshop, and so the actual training, I teach you step by step, A to Z, and they leave with templates that they can duplicate for 4 different type of campaigns that they can go over and over.
Oh, that's
again.
excellent. Okay, that's excellent. So they actually have a template, so they don't have to, because the biggest challenge once you learn as a manager is, okay, what am I going to advertise, and developing the content associated with that.
Right.
So you give them a template for the content.
I teach them. I actually help them set up reach ads, traffic ads, video ads, and event RSVPs for their open houses.
And everybody in there has a laptop.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody has their laptop, stuff like that.
And
so it's those kind of things.
Yeah. Do you do lead gen for them as well? Lead gen ad, as far as, do you give them content to where they can just actually go in and create a lead gen ad with the appropriate forms that people can share their information with them?
Absolutely. When I'm talking to them about the traffic ads, I'm telling them to drive them to a landing page or something, or a lead capture page. But then what really opens their eyes up is when I talk about retargeting. So once people click on the website or their landing page or the HRL listing, or even watch a certain percentage of those videos that I encourage them to put out, once they watch that video, now you can follow them around over and over again and stay in front of your warm audience.
So you're teaching them how to create that, and I forget the term, but it's
omnipresence.
Well, it's what is Facebook? How has Facebook labeled it? It's a warm audience as opposed to a cold audience?
Absolutely. Okay. So we all know that we get more transactions and more clear to closes with warm audiences.
Yeah.
So the more they get to see you, the more they know you. When EL says they can't buy you until they know you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if they see you on their phones, tablets, and computers on a consistent basis, that builds the know, like, and trust factor a little bit quicker, and you get more transactions.
Yeah. Cool.
And it's the acknowledgement factor. Real estate is truly the only business where bragging is okay. Bragging is okay. Let people know what you've done.
Right.
Video it so you can let people know what you've done. And that's what these people that go through Tristan's classes do. They are going through a process of self-recognition so that there's consumer recognition.
Yeah.
And this is how they're growing their businesses and stuff like that. I tell them all the time, video, doing any video? Doing any video? I tell them all, do you do any video? And they're like, what? Why'd you buy the $900 phone then if you're not going to use all the features on it? And it really comes down to that. When we did the Domination series, they left out there with the tripod for their cameras and the microphones and everything. But all of the ones in his class, they're using them. even the one who is most shy, who I won't say her name, she is getting there because she's doing 2 or 3 videos a day at home to build up the strength and the courage to put them out for public consumption.
And I think that's the main thing is getting over the fear.
Yeah.
And you have to, if you're going to survive in this industry.
Yes.
You know, many times people are looking and jumping from real estate office to office to office because they're hoping that somebody's going to hand them leads, hand them business. And, you know, you might get a lead or two and so forth, but if you create your own way of getting your leads and name recognition out there, you are an independent contractor.
That's
so
right.
no matter what office you go to, you are taking your business with you. So you need to figure out how to do your marketing. And this class that you taught really gave people the means to do that.
Absolutely. And also, it's like Max said earlier, it's about systems and processes. So if you are a agent that isn't comfortable with video and doesn't have the time, have what I call a content curation day, to where you just set 1 or 2 hours aside, lay out all your outfits, and shoot 5 to 7 videos, and now you can drip those to your social media networks and email throughout the month.
Yeah.
Mac will only be able to do 2 videos.
So perfect example is I shot a series of videos for my ads for going towards agents. So I have a shirt that says Facebook Ads Expert. I wore a blue, black, brown, and gray one all up to his office, shot all those different videos in 1 hour, and now those are being distributed across my networks throughout the month.
You know, and this is a platform for content.
Yes,
right here.
definitely.
Yeah. This is a platform for content. Yeah. So I mean, and you can create content just about anyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the repurposing of that content is what's most important. Most people, self-included, sit on it. Sit on it. Has no value, sitting on it. Now, see me, I like raising hell in a classroom full of people. All right, that's where I'm most comfortable. I'm not comfortable. You can video me teaching, but I'm not comfortable doing video.
Talking to a camera.
Yeah, talking, because that's why I can't do scripted. Have you not met me? I can't do scripted.
Yeah. We could tell at breakfast yesterday.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's those kind of things that we have got to promote in growth. Now, when we come back, I got a question for Tristan I turned on the text thing. I turned it back on. But it's been on, but I wasn't paying attention to it. So we're gonna take some.
Do you have any text questions today? Is that what you just said? Do we have text questions?
He didn't look
I didn't
until
look.
now.
No, my mind bad.
Okay.
My mind
All right.
bad. Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna take a break, pay some bills because Ivan's giving me dirty looks as if I won't go put his car on 4 flats. Anyway, this is it. I'm El Crane. This is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. I have 3 trespassers in the studio with me: Dina, Tristan, and Mac. They're all trespassing. I should be here by myself. Tristan came with a bottle of water, but no food. Let's not lose sight of that. All right. Then I asked him a question during the class. He was pouring some smart water. I asked him, "Is it working?" Okay, we're gonna take a break.
It got me in there, didn't it?
Got you, man. You stepped right in there.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in, we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Todos queremos proteger lo que amamos y sabemos que los asientos para niños y los cinturones de seguridad salvan vidas. Pero 3 de cada 4 jóvenes no se abrochan correctamente el cinturón. Y en el 2016, 42% de los adolescentes que murieron en choques en Texas no tenían puesto el cinturón. No seas una de esas estadísticas. Si lo amas, abróchalo. Eso te incluye a ti también. Abróchense el cinturón, cada ocupante y en cada viaje.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant. And it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands. And I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, I'm back. And my nephew is disgruntled.
Why?
He just sent me a message.
What did it say?
Do you have to act like my grandfather all the time?
Yes, he does. All the time.
Yeah.
Well, we got a question. Yeah, I'll deal with him later. Okay, we got a question for Mr. Sutton over there, CeCe's husband.
Okay.
CeCe's husband. How you doing today?
Doing well. Yourself?
All right, I'm doing fine. All right. This person wants to know, can you use this for any type of business?
Absolutely. So they do have their limitations for multi-level marketing, CBD products, tobacco products, things like that. But most businesses are allowed to use Facebook and Instagram ads to expand their brand and attract more clients. But I would refer them to the ads policy guideline to make sure that their business qualifies.
So they distinguish from one business to the next?
Absolutely. So if you have a cigar store, you can't promote your cigar store. If you have a CBD shop, you can't promote that.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay, I can see the CBD shop, but why not the cigars?
Tobacco products.
Oh, that's right.
You've never seen a tobacco Facebook ad?
Yeah.
Liquor?
Yeah.
You can't do liquor.
Really?
We good to go?
Yeah.
Bars are good to go.
Bars are good to go.
Okay.
So when you have these kind of dynamics that are going on, because do you see an oversaturation in ads?
No.
You know?
No.
There's not too many ads out there?
Because you got to look at it. There's 1.6 billion people that log in every day. The average adult scrolls or swipes 300 feet worth of scrolls. So there's plenty of opportunity for different companies to display their ads.
Wow.
So you shouldn't be afraid to do this.
You should not be afraid to do it.
You should not be afraid to
It's
do
open
this.
for everybody. Anybody that has access to a Facebook or Instagram account can make their own ads.
And how expensive is it?
You can spend, it's not a recommendation, but you can spend as little as $1 a day on an ad. I recommend for those that are getting started at least $5 a day or more, but it can be as cheap as you want or as expensive as you want. I have people that have spent thousands of dollars a day that I've talked to and they've gotten great results from it.
Wow. What kind of targeting practices do you recommend for real estate agents?
So that's a great question and an easy question to answer. Okay. They real estate agents are only allowed to target within a 15-mile area of an address, and they cannot discriminate anymore. So that means they can't put a certain age range, they can't put a certain gender, interest, income level, all of the above. So they've removed the redlining opportunities.
So what targeting models do you recommend for a real estate agent as far as the demographics that are available in Facebook Ads Manager?
Yeah, great question. So I recommend you go by the guidelines, but then you have to be creative with your targeting and retargeting strategy
that's
as far
the challenge,
as
is creativity associated with that.
allowing
right?
people to self-select. So know exactly who your audience is. So if you know you're looking for that couple with a big family to get a big suburban house, then identify them in your message, your video, and things like that. If you're looking for the maybe single individual near the med center for a 3-story townhome, then identify that person in your language as well as your graphics and your videos.
Okay.
So when you see people rebranding, I've seen a lot of rebranding lately, all right? Do they lose what they've already generated with their original brand?
No, it just builds upon on top of it if they have a good strategy and a good brand rollout in place. So if you already had a following or a base or a tribe, and now all of a sudden you want to re-identify yourself, as long as you have a system in place and you don't do it too abruptly or too far extreme, then you should have continuity with that following. I would be a perfect example of that. I still own an insurance agency, but now I'm known also as the advertising guy.
Okay.
So I've rebranded myself and still have 2 successful businesses in 2 different verticals.
Well, okay. So that means he's buying lunch.
That's right. He's cranky because he's hangry.
You think
now.
so?
Yeah. He's very hangry.
Yeah.
So.
You go check his Facebook page and see if he posted where he ate breakfast. If there's no post there, then he just didn't have breakfast.
Yeah. I did not have breakfast.
I would go with
there
that.
you go.
I would
so
go with that.
Mac, this is the whole.
If it didn't happen on Facebook, then it didn't happen.
That's right.
That's right.
Absolutely. And if it ain't on Google, it doesn't exist.
Exactly. Especially on the front page.
Mac is on Google.
Oh, God, John. Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane, there or not. We're here each and every Saturday at radiotheboss.com, streaming live on 22 channels, including Facebook, Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube Live, YouTube TV, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, Vudu, Hulu, Sling, YU, and who are you? Okay, so these are some of the channels each and every week.
Every week.
Yeah. So now, Mac.
Yes.
You are a decent human being.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a decent human being.
Yeah.
You know, I can go to Taco Bell with you. It'd be all right.
I don't eat at Taco Bell.
Yo, Kira.
I don't eat that kind of food. But I don't have a cardiologist.
Okay, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I have a cardiologist.
That's right.
You cannot be at Taco Bell.
You can't be at Taco Bell.
Trust me, you'll never see me at Taco Bell. Okay, now, when you are securing relationships with agents, all right, I know you like to sit down and work with them on and building up strategies and to secure new business, all right? Do you find it difficult to get them to understand the necessity of what you and Tristan do?
You know what I have found is that it's the process of implementation. I really think that they appreciate the information,
right,
and that they're very grateful for it. But it's just like anything else. It's just there's only 24 hours in a day, and you only have the stamina to work 12, 14, 16 hours. You can't go 24/7, and I find that implementing that is a real big challenge. I've often thought that. Because there are Facebook agencies out there where you can go spend thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Really?
But I like what Tristan is doing, though, is that he's going out, educating them, giving them templates, and trying to keep it as simple as he possibly can for them to implement. And I think that if you do that, I think you could almost even potentially incorporate, a small fee that you continue. I've always thought that you could continue to develop those templates for real estate agents that all they do, log into Facebook Ads Manager. There's a couple of templates there. They just click on that template and teach them how to build just a basic audience, and then implementation would be much easier for them. But that's been the biggest challenge. But I've had a couple of agents that I've taught Facebook Ads Manager to that went beyond anything that I've ever dreamed of, and went out but I just showed them the back end that, hey, your leads get downloaded here. And then, unless you have a CRM, all you can do is download them into an Excel spreadsheet.
Exactly.
Right? And I've had a couple of agents actually go out, purchase a CRM.
Right.
The one that they purchased was Lion.
Okay.
Went out and purchased and made arrangements for a marketing company to provide text messaging as far as the content for the messaging and email, and really begin to implement this into their business. Turn it on and just let it work for them.
Now, what about it coming back to you after you teaching them, that business coming back?
And they still come back to me.
They still come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because
And so what happens now is that, I might meet with them once every 3 months, once every 6 months, just kind of catch up on what they're doing. But I have a couple of agents that still send me business and went to one of my Facebook ads classes last year.
Okay, because there's always that repackaging. It's like, okay, don't take my stuff and move on down the road. Because one of my favorite questions to ask is, what title company you cheating on me with?
Yeah,
So.
And when I became a practitioner and Facebook ads manager in like 2017, and I did some advertising on my own. I did Facebook Live. I used to have a Facebook Live show, and so what I did is I just went out and started teaching that to real estate agents. So what I had learned, really, and that's all I did. I'm just sort of a practitioner, but I like the idea that you're doing the templates.
Absolutely.
And make it as simple for them, and I think you'll see more implementation. And I think that, you could potentially be your own agency, and that agents develop the templates, be your own agency. Right. And maybe they don't have to go out and get a CRM. Maybe you provide the CRM for a monthly fee, and then you provide the content that
CC
goes
Sutton's
out.
husband, he is always providing unsolicited advice.
Yeah,
that's some great ideas. Some great ideas.
But
I think
always
you could do that.
Unsolicited.
Yes.
I'm just really great advice. I'm really having fun just teaching agents how to fish. You teach someone how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime.
Right.
So that may be something I look forward to in the future. But right now, I have people coming to class and everyone's leaving saying this was great.
That's
great
awesome.
information.
Yeah.
And I've actually had some agents tell me that some of the tactics I've taught them helped them sell houses like within a week. Michelle,
that's awesome.
Helped her move one open house. Another agent, Vaishal, has doubled her income since I've taught her how to use that. So.
That is awesome. Yeah, that is fantastic. Those are great testimonies.
Oh yeah,
great.
being out on the front row. Because some people, I say this, you have got to be on the front row. You don't have to have a light shining on you, but you got to be on the front row. They have to be able to see you.
Right.
They can't see you with the lights off in the back of the last row.
Right.
So even if the lights are not on, they can see you in the front row. So you have to be present. It's just like, as much hell as I raised about the event we went to the other night, I'm glad I went because I ran into some people I hadn't seen in years. All right? So he did kind of a good thing. Okay.
It was a good thing.
Yeah,
until you got him on stage.
Yeah, that's when he messed up.
Yeah.
He totally messed up right there.
He did really good on stage, though. I thought he did really good. Because he's right. We were on stage, and and we were giving away what's potentially worth the value of $1,000 for 1 hour on the show, and I think that real estate agents a lot of times have a real big challenge of putting content into perspective.
Absolutely.
They don't. And this is a great place. You could take a 1 hour segment and you could chop that up and have 5, 6, 7 pieces of content that you can use along a multitude
topical
of
content.
Topical
content.
And if you come prepared, we're going to be spontaneous.
Right.
That's just how the show is.
Right.
But if you come,
not me, I'm very scripted.
And what? My name is E.L. Crane, and they are not. That's
pretty much
okay. We got to pay some bills out of it.
Do you teach? I'm curious. When we come back, do you teach?
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back. Mac Blankenship is still over there trying to run somebody else's damn life. I don't know what his problem is today. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. He's not. But
you need some breakfast is what you need.
Yeah, E.L. hasn't eaten.
I'm going to bring you some granola bars next week.
No, you won't.
Just in case.
Yeah. No, you don't know damn granola bar or whatever. Okay, we got a text question in for Mr. CC's husband over there. It's CC Sutton's husband, people. It's Tristan Sutton, CC's husband.
Hey, CC.
Hey, CC.
When is the best time to post, and what is the best time of the week to run your Facebook ads?
Okay, two separate questions. First, I would refer you to your Facebook page, Audience Insights, and it will show you, based on the followers who follow your page, what time they're most active. So that's going to be different from every individual.
So you can distinguish that from the Facebook?
You can. Big Brother lets you know all.
Jesus. Big Brother getting on my damn
So it's your Facebook page, Audience Insights. I'm sorry, your Insights tab, and then go click on People, and it will show you, okay, most of your followers are active from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Or they'll also tell you what city they're from, what age they are, etc.
Oh, wow. Learn something new every day.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. So
what was the second question?
Oh, the second question was best time of the week to run your Facebook ads.
So I recommend running them at all times because you never know when people are going to be on.
Oh, okay.
Some people only maybe check it once a week. Some people are check it an average of 8 hours a day is what we heard in my class.
Yeah.
So it just varies. So you miss opportunities if you just run them on a time frame.
Okay. You know, so that's CC's husband, Tristan Sutton over there. Okay. But before we come back to Tristan, we have to, because we have a luxury showcase coming up. Thursday,
20th.
The 20th.
20th, yeah.
20th, Thursday.
Yep.
Can you bring it up for Mr. Ivan over there? Because Mac need to do better than what he's doing. Okay, click on all photos. Okay, now this is one of the houses that we're going to do a luxury showcase at on the 20th. 114 Gershwin Drive at 77079. We're doing this with Jenny McZill, one of the Wise Wednesday agents for our Wise Wednesdays Roundtable Mastermind, Great Ideas. So we're going to be over there. Saks Fifth Avenue has a pop-up.
That's awesome.
That's going to be nice.
Yves Saint Laurent has a pop-up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We have Christina Green Custom Jewelry. Kamika's going to be there, and she's doing something different. She's going to be taking setting appointments.
Oh, good.
For the shoes. Instead of bringing all the shoes out, she's going to be doing sizing and taking appointments.
Oh, okay.
She's going to be doing something different, stuff like that. We're going to have the mixologist there. We're trying out a new caterer, Churrasco's.
Ooh.
Yeah, Churrasco's catering.
With the green sauce?
Yeah, all that. All that. You know, I'll be over there with the meat. Okay. Then we got the servers and the champagne and with the mixologist. And KNLY is going to be there. KNLY's out there. Mac.
Is this the 20th?
Yes, this is the 20th. This
Okay.
is one you sponsor.
This is Gin Trans, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We go with Jenny's on Jen's team. Okay, it was the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mac is going to be one of the sponsors. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, because all he want to do is come eat up folk food.
Are you bringing crab cakes?
There will be no crab cakes on this menu
Then you're
this week.
good. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't bring no crab cakes.
No crab cake, because
You
he
know?
was over there just hovering around in the chafer dish with crab cakes. Look,
Right?
greedy person.
That's what I heard.
Okay. So we're going to be in this beautiful home that you too can live like this at $1.899 million. You got a checkbook with you, Cece's husband?
Just the one that you let me borrow.
Yeah, we both go to jail. Okay, so on February the 20th, 6 to 9 p.m., Luxury Showcase, brought to you by the Real Estate Youth Show and BRPS Title. We got all of the Wise Wednesday agents are going to be there. We got KW Luxury going to be there, and we have First Community Credit Union and Mac Blankenship. We have Studio Voss as a sponsor. We have some other home warranty sponsor, home protection, Old Republic Home Protection the sponsor. So we have all these things going on for all to participate. But most importantly is to showcase the home, showcase the agent, put the agent out front, and all these agents that are involved have taken that man's class.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
They have taken that man's class and they understand the value of being out front.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be yours for you to market.
That's
And it
right.
doesn't have to be yours for you to be a part to get the value of the marketing of such a home.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things that you learn in Tristan Sutton's
You know,
class.
I think that's, I believe in that, you know, because, you know, a lot of real estate agents that I visited with, they're like, well, I don't have a listing. I'm like, well, your broker has listings, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah, go use your broker's listings.
Exactly.
You know? Or go find a new home builder. That's
exactly what Jen
Go
did.
find a new home
That's
builder
what she did. She went
and
on-
say, hey, I want to promote your properties. And you know, what home builder is going to say, nah, I don't think so.
I don't think any
And we were there with that man
even
for
say
5
that
minutes.
to
No, it's
any
just not
other
gonna happen.
realtor.
Right.
You know, yes, you know, you want to promote my listing, like, why go ahead?
Sure.
And as a matter of fact, if you are a licensed real estate agent and you have a listing on the MLS, why don't you just Google that address,
Right.
and you will see that many realtors and different companies, they're
Right.
using that address to market, and you want them to. You
And,
want, you want
and
that.
look how many platforms there are out there. You got
There's a
Realtor.com and
ton.
Zillow and,
Yeah.
and
Exactly. Truly,
you know,
all
are
that.
sharing all that information with them anyway.
And we, with this program, with Tristan's instructions, with Mac's support, with Dina's guidance, is truly a situation for agents to be heard. My late father used to say all the time, make enough noise to be heard above the crowd. That doesn't mean screaming.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? So you can put yourself out there each and every day to facilitate greater opportunities for yourself, but you can't be fearful. You got to be fearless.
And strategic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, you
yeah.
got to be fearless.
Yeah, you got to be fearless in the whole
And,
process.
and you have to just not care what other people might think about,
Right.
you know, what you're doing. But I think it can be constructive though to listen to criticism. You know, somebody with experience in a particular area can come to you and say, hey, you know, that quality of the, you know, because I used to Facebook Live, and you know, some of the quality of my sound that needed some work, you know, and I would have some constructive criticism, but yeah.
But that's the beauty about Facebook Live and social media. People are okay with imperfections. It's
They
not like
really
TV
are. They
and
look for
radio.
it.
You have to be normal and humanistic on
Yeah.
these
Oh, hell no.
platforms.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to help people resonate with you more. They're okay with the slip-ups during the Facebook Live and things
Yeah.
like that. But,
Yeah.
you know, just got to be comfortable and, like you said, fearless and accepting
And you know
all
what?
that comes
I've
with it.
had Facebook Live upside down and sideways and no
Yes.
sound. You know?
So have I.
I've
All of the above.
all of the above.
When
That
is
means
your
they didn't
next
want to see you.
class?
right.
Next class, powered by BRPS title, is March 19th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
March 19th?
At 4400 Post Oak.
Can anyone
Parkway.
come?
Give me my
or-
Parkway.
Is this
Parkway.
just for
Parkway.
realtors only? or-
This one is just for real estate agents.
Okay.
So
Just what about mortgage bankers?
we're working on that.
Okay.
One at a time. One at a time.
You don't need to be putting all this pressure on this man. What's wrong with you? That's CC's husband. What's wrong with you?
Maybe help you with the food or something.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah. So, yeah, with him. Yeah.
I don't like that dude over there at all. I'm E.L. Craig. Okay, we got the Luxury Showcase this week.
Yes, on the 20th.
On the 20th. At 114 Gershwin Drive. I like the name of this thing.
Yeah,
Gershwin.
sounds fancy.
Gershwin.
Sounds fancy.
But you want to know something? This is what people don't pay attention to. When it's only 3 digits in an address, that has meaning.
You know it's luxury.
Exactly.
That's
3
right.
digits in the address, it has luxury.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then 2.
Oh, God.
I've seen the ones with 2. And
Yeah.
it starts, a cul-de-sac is 1, 2, 3, then you back out the gate.
Exactly right. Stuff like that. So, Dina, what you got going on this week outside of trying to keep Mac out of trouble?
Okay, so we are planning crawfish.
A crawfish boil, that's right.
Boil this month.
Yes.
Oh no, not
That's
this month.
this
In
month.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So,
In
2 weeks away.
March,
So
yes.
the March 8th.
Yes.
That'll be Sunday, and I believe it's going to be from 1 to 4.
Yes.
And it's going to be 3 homes that are actually for sale. 2 are brand new builds, and 1 is a 3-year-old home next door. So we're going to just have dessert in one house and have the crawfish in the other house, and help people come over and visit and check it out. It's in the Independent Heights area,
Right.
very close to the Inner Loop. And it's up and coming. It's a lot of new builds around, and we'll be reminding everyone and hope to see everyone there.
Exactly. And then we have the Luxury Showcase. Tristan, what you got going on this week?
Oh, so I have, not this week, but I do want to promote our March 19th course.
Okay.
So if you go to adsucecourse.gr8.com, March 19th, we'll be hosting a 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. CE course. It'll teach you how to use Facebook and Instagram ads to dominate your farm and market area.
There you go. That's what he does. What you doing, little grizzly?
You know, I have a meeting on Tuesday with a couple of brokers I met at the event that we attended on
Were you
Thursday
in part of
evening.
them
Yeah,
crab cakes?
Jonathan and Louise. Yeah, they didn't have any crab cakes.
Oh,
No.
the other night. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the other night. Yeah, Thursday.
They had horrible food the other
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
Cold and horrible.
And then obviously I have the luxury showcase with you on the 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With me, you just gonna be there. We ain't hanging out. I'm telling you now.
Wow. And don't give them a microphone.
No,
Don't give 'em a microphone.
not at all. Not at all.
But these are the things that we do at the Real Estate U Show.
Yeah.
It's not only just the real estate, but it's the educational component. It's the things that can contribute to your growth and your prosperity. Some of the things. Now, we raise hell here, more them than me. Let's be clear on that.
Come on, let's roll our eyes. Let's all roll our eyes in unison, right? It's like, oh, whatever. You know, somebody give that man a pancake, will ya?
He's starving. He's starving.
I'm hungry.
Kolache.
Okay.
Vegan kolache.
Oh.
He trying to kill me for real up here. CC, get your husband.
Tofu.
Man, I saw you and your wife, by the way. I'm going to check.
Yeah.
Oh, man, styling on the cover of
the
some
Chronicle?
Style magazine or something. And y'all, I don't know. Y'all look, well, if it wasn't a magazine, I don't know what it was. Y'all should have been. I swear, his wife was, I mean, to the nines.
Appreciate
top to
that.
bottom, you standing there, you two.
Thank
Y'all
you.
just look great together.
That's
appreciate
CC's
that.
husband. I try to tell
I'm
you
telling
that.
you, they
CC's
are a
husband.
fabulous couple.
Shout out to the Houston Chronicle. Last year we won one of the best dressed couples in Houston.
Congratulations.
I'll never
That's
win
great.
that.
Appreciate that.
I ain't being a part of no damn couple. Now,
That's not what he said yesterday.
it only lasts for a moment.
Yeah.
Then I get my
Yeah.
senses.
He was getting text messages. But we were having a business meeting, a group of folks, and they said, "EL, what's going on? You look very distracted." And his phone kept dinging, and they got his phone, checked it out, and it was, "Will you be my Valentine, EL?" Next one.
We need to talk about all the Valentine's
all these
candies he had on his desk yesterday.
Oh yeah, he had some. The phone was going off the hook during the
Which
whole
is why I
meeting.
went to dinner by myself. And I saw all these sucker couples around there. I was like, what all these people out there?
Why they had to be suckers?
Take your ass home. Let's go home. You know, she was going to do some things for you anyway, whether you fed her or not.
Oh my God! No.
Wow.
Oh, gosh, get this man some food because he's out of control. He's out of control.
Making marriage great again.
She going to work. You going to do lovey-dovey health healer. He going to do lovey-dovey be CC's husband. I don't know what the hell going on. I'm going to eat crawfish by my damn self.
So let's talk about next week. Who do we have next week?
Oh, we have Eden Vic.
Eden Vic's coming back. Yep.
Finance America commercial.
Yep. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about Financing America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But next week I need you to do better than what you did this week.
We had a good guest,
okay.
and that our first hour guest was a really good guest.
Yeah, I like
LaShonda.
her.
Yeah,
but
she's really good.
Very rare.
I've known her for a couple of years.
Somebody married
she's
5
passionate about what she does.
Yeah, she really is.
It really is.
When you have that many ex-husbands, you got to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna have 2 guests next week, aren't we?
Yeah. But
Eden
see,
Vic?
we got Eden Vic. You see, he's trying to put somebody in there. Don't you?
You know I am, right?
Put somebody in there.
That's what I'm here for, right?
Yeah. No, that's right. No, you are my foil. That's why you is.
So, real estate agents, if you haven't signed up for the March 19th class with Tristan Sutton at BRPS Title, please do so. It is amazing. He offers valuable information, templates that you take with you. That's unheard of. That is very, it speaks volumes for him because a lot of times people want to teach classes and say, well, I can manage all this for you. No, he's giving you the tools.
Right. It's up to you.
To do your own thing and make your business work for you. And I really commend you for that.
I appreciate
Great
that.
job.
We thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Because Tristan is a contributor for the Real Estate U Show.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Not that we like him anything.
And I have
be
something
real clear on that.
I have something for your audience.
Yeah. What you got for the
A
audience?
free Facebook instruction guide. So if they text free guide, one word, FREEGUIDE, to the number 31996, they'll get a chance to download a free PDF that will teach them how to make their own Facebook ads.
Wow. Thank you, sir.
What was that again? Could you say that again?
Free guide, FREEGUIDE, one word, to the number 31996, and you will be able to download that free instruction manual.
31996.
Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show. Class is now dismissed. Get out. You ain't leaving yet? Leave.
No.
Damn it.